really just don't feel like sitting in actual chairs today, so I'm making a vlog from my bed and you're just gonna have to deal with it. I ordered grad announcements online and they came in the mail yesterday, which is really weird because before this I didn't really feel like I was gonna be graduating. And believe me, like, I feel ready. I am thrilled to be almost done with school, but it didn't really feel real before, and now it feels real. I definitely have senioritis, I'm not gonna lie. I'm assuming you've heard the term, but if you haven't, senioritis is like the seniors are almost done with school and they're feeling really done just in general, and it's basically a time where everyone feels really unmotivated and doesn't do their homework and like doesn't come to class, and it's just kind of a bad time for everyone. We're already into college, so it's kind of like our grades don't really matter as long as we don't fail anything. Motivation's just at an all-time low, to be honest. I don't think I've ever before just chosen to not do an assignment from school. I've forgotten assignments for sure, and that kind of sucks when it happens because you have every intention of doing it. But literally the other day we were assigned an essay in English, and by essay I don't mean an actual like formal essay worth 100 points or 200 points or whatever. It was what was called a timed write, and it's just to prepare us for the AP test, which I'm not even taking. And we did 2 timed writes before, and they didn't actually show up in our grades. They post the grades online, and the timed writes weren't on there. We were assigned this time write, and I just decided, I realized that it's timed, so I'm supposed to just do it for 45 minutes and then turn in whatever I have, but I just couldn't make myself do it. I just didn't do it. Honestly, maybe it's a good thing because I'm kind of uptight about school. I always make sure that everything gets done and that I do it kind of to the best of my abilities. Sure, sometimes I kind of have a hard time with motivation, but I don't ever intentionally skip assignments or skip class or whatever. You know, I take school very seriously. And so for me to go out to dinner on Thursday night and come home and just go, I'm not gonna do my homework, was very interesting for me. It's probably good because it's teaching me to let go a little bit and not take things too seriously, but it was just, yeah, I didn't do it. Senioritis. Most students in America, if they have senioritis at the end of April, is fine because they graduate usually sometime in the middle of May. But my state goes September to June instead of August to May, and so I still have a month and a half left, and I'm just having a really hard time making myself do things. It's also hard for me personally because while I'm excited to be done with high school, I know that being done with high school means that I have to go to college. I'm really excited about the place I'm going to college. I got into my #1 school and they gave me money, so it's really feasible for me to go there. But especially in the last like 6 months, I've really established myself here. I've really just decided that I like my life here and I'm doing a lot of things that I really enjoy. And every now and then I think about how that's gonna have to end in August when I go to school. I know college will be fun, so don't tell me like, oh, you'll love college, don't worry about it, because I know that. But I'm already starting to worry about things like living with a roommate and having to make new friends and all that kind of stuff. Change is hard no matter what, but I think this is especially hard because I'll be moving, you know, 3,000 miles away, completely to the opposite end of the country, totally on my own basically, and I'll just have to figure it out. There's some places I can think of that would be a bigger change than where I'm going, but not very many. So it's just very overwhelming for me at this point. Which doesn't make the senioritis easier because that just means I'm trying to live up everything that I have now, and I'm trying not to let school get in the way of me doing things that I want to do with friends or otherwise. But I'm telling myself that it's okay to slack off a little bit for the time being and to sacrifice school a little bit so that I can do things that I really enjoy. And I think that's healthy. I don't think there's a problem with that as long as it doesn't get into being a problem. Thank you for letting me just talk to you today. I felt really relaxed about doing this, and obviously being in my bed is nice, so I will see you tomorrow.